Hi everyone, I hope you guys are good. I'm good too. Thank you so much for being here. This is the grains that I've had in my cupboard for a while, and I've put them here so that I can see them, because I feel like in the cupboard it's out of sight, out of mind, and I'm going to try by all means to at least go through half of that in my meals for this month. That's what I intend to do. So I'm going to put them here up until they are used up. It's crazy, I know, but part of me cleaning my house, even though we are having some challenges because of electricity, I'm going to be doing things like this. So the things that I've had, the ones that needs to be thrown away will definitely be thrown away. but the ones that needs to be used up, I am going to use them up, because I feel like sometimes I keep buying, and then I end up not using the ones that I have in my cupboard. So I've decided to put them here so that I can see them every single day and be able to cook them so that they can finish quickly. I'm making focaccia. I started making this as early as I woke up. I started the procedure at 7 a.m. I think right now it's after 3 o'clock. The way I'm stretching it now to develop the gluten is what I've been doing throughout the day, every 2 hours or every 1 hour 30 minutes, so that it can develop the gluten. I did take a video of this, but I took it in a portrait form. Most days, there are some videos that I take intentionally for Facebook and TikTok, and I will make it a short for what we call for my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to make different content for different platforms. I don't want my platforms to be all the same, but I will share the recipe or the method of how I made it for it to get to this far in a short form. So keep watching for the short, so that you guys can see how I made it. And this is now me lining it in a pan, after I have lined the pan with baking sheet and oil, and then I'm going to let it rest. Once I shape it or spread it equally onto the pan, I will let it rest up until it has doubled in size, and then we will do the next step. I was starting on the soup on this one, the soup that we were supposed to have the focaccia with, but we ended up not having the focaccia with it. We ended up having focaccia with the salad, but I cooked it anyway. We ate it the following day with the leftover of the focaccia, and it was yummy as well, and plus it was cold the following day, so we did end up enjoying it the following day, which was useful compared to when I was making it here. I don't think we needed it, but I cooked it anyway, and it was delicious the following day. This is after an hour or so. It has risen to the size that I want, or doubled in size. I drizzled olive oil on top and then proceeded into adding the tomatoes on top of it, and then we'll also add the red onion and the Himalayan salt on top. Now, I did not have, or about what we call, extra virgin olive oil. If you have extra virgin olive oil, use that, because the quality of the bread with the extra virgin oil is on another level. This one was extra olive oil with mixed seeds. It does the job, but not the same way as the extra olive oil. And the Himalayan salt, it's me replacing what I was supposed to use, which was the sea salt, but it worked anyhow. And this is how the bread looks like from the oven. If you like, you can just brush it with olive oil even more. I did brush olive oil on the other one, but this one I did not brush olive oil on it. But that's how it looks. And then while the other one is continuing to bake, I will go ahead and do dishes because I wasn't cleaning as I go, but it's not a lot. I'm just going to make sure that they don't sleep on the sink and the kitchen is tidy once we sit down and eat. This is another day, and as I said, I'm going to be making sure that I cook from this batch of grains most of the time because I want them to finish. I'm cooking chicken with butter beans here. I'm basically making soup, so I'm going to go ahead and put pasta in there or also in there, which is going to be our starch. It's not a lot, but a little bit. I just needed a little bit, kind of like when you make your minestrone and you adding that small pasta in there. So in this case, I was making soup, so I just needed a little bit of pasta. And then towards the end, I added kale. I didn't show you guys that I added kale onto the soup, and I let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes and take it off the stove. And this is how the meal looks. It was yummy, and I didn't have to stand in front of the stove and monitor it. It was literally cooking itself, if I may put it that way. Not itself per se, but I wasn't forced to be there stirring and doing all sorts of things. So that's what we had for dinner. Unfortunately, I didn't take it in a landscape, so let's stick with the portrait one. And I must say it was yummy and it was filling, yet not too heavy on the stomach. My house is overflowing with laundry. Clean laundry though. I don't stay long with dirty laundry in my house. But there's something that I am realizing as I get old. Um, I realized that ironing, being used to or being taught that you need to iron all your clothes before you put them in a cupboard. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. It is a blessing in terms of when you are able to be on top of your game and your laundry is always up to par, you forever have a clean house if you are in that space. But when things goes wrong, your laundry piles up. It piles up so much that you don't know what to do, where to go, how to get it. Like it overwhelms me personally when I need to iron it, and I don't have time to iron it. So I do think ironing, being used to putting clothes in the cupboards when only they're ironed. Wow. Wow. Yeah, hey, but what can we say? It's life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching up until this far. I hope to see you on my next upload. Bye.